Hey there, I'm Heather Taylor, Realtor with Coldwell Banker, Wallace & Wallace Realtors.
And I'm Deb Applegate with Gateway Mortgage Group.
And this is Real Estate, Real Advice. On this episode, we'll talk about debt-to-income ratio and employment history and how that affects the home loan process. In our last video, we talked about credit scores and how important those are in the home loan process. Another two pieces that are important are debt-to-income ratio and employment history. Deb, tell us a little bit about debt-to-income ratio, how you calculate it, and what does it need to be for a home loan?
Debt-to-income ratio is derived by your total monthly debt, including car payments, credit cards, student loans, things that report on your credit report, divided by your total gross monthly income. So for instance, if you have $2,000 in total monthly debt, and your gross income is $6,000, your debt-to-income ratio is 33%. Gateway mortgage guidelines state conventional and FHA maximum debt-to-income ratio cannot exceed 50%. USDA and THDA, 45%. And a VA loan, the maximum debt ratio is 55%.
In addition to debt-to-income ratio, employment history also plays a role in the loan application process. Deb, tell us about employment history and tell us too about how college students can use some of their college history as employment history as well.
Yes, Heather, employment is also a big part of the loan process. Full-time employment requires 2-year history. So it doesn't have to be at the same job, but underwriters like to see that it's in the same line of work. If you're a borrower who has experienced some gaps in your employment in the last 2 years, underwriting will ask for a letter of explanation. So basically, that's just a letter in your own words as to why the gaps are there. And if you're part-time, the only way that the agencies will count that as valid income is if you can prove that you've had that part-time job for at least 2 years. And the great news is a college student who, say, just graduated from college doesn't have to have that kind of experience. An underwriter will take their college education as job history.
So that's great news if you're a college student or a recent graduate that homeownership could be within your reach. Reach out with any questions, like, follow, and share. And this is Real Estate, Real Advice.